Testing, testing, testing. Mwah! Wow, that got loud. That got really loud. Mwah! Okay, yeah, that's a lot better, yeah? Baru learns not to pick their microphone. 101. Bam, 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 bam. Nhom, 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 mum, 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 mum. Nya, 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 nyo, nyo, nyo. Hello, Grease and Shadow Live. Welcome to the surprise stream. It's a surprise because I told nobody about it. Right, behavior, look at me, all that good stuff. And yo, thank you for checking in. Violet Dragon, hello! Welcome to the surprise stream. Consider yourself lucky. Lunchtime barrier. Yo, Renor! Dude, how are you doing? Hope life has been treating you well. I know we don't get to see each other often because time zones and whatnot, but I want you to know that it's always a nice sight, a greet, a smile, a joy to be like, yo, it's Renor. Hope you're having a good day. Doing good. Was out skiing last week. Dude, I never done skiing. I saw some of the pictures you shared on my Discord. Dude, it looks really fun. It looks really, really fun. Hell yeah. I'm very happy that you had a good time. Okay, let me see if this works. Hello? Hello? Can you guys perceive my presence? Hold up. See? It's a little bit messed up. What the frick? Okay. Hold up. I think I can fix this. Adjust. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna scale you up. Ooh, too much. Okay, there we go. There we go. That works. That works. That works. Okay, perfect. And let me double check that the vertical is vertical vertically correctly. Hello, Jarvis. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great one. You give me just one hot minute. Where's the vertical canvas? Yeah, stream elements. Yeah, stream elements canvas. And we do this. We do a little bit of that. And just for this one, I'm gonna just increase the size of that. Pull it down to the middle. Okay. And there we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I can close that because I know it's working. Yo, Sylvia, yeah, this is just a short random stream because I have a bunch of stuff I need to do later today. And I'm gonna be under anesthesia and stuff because I'm getting some procedures on my mouth done today. So I'm probably gonna be super out of it. So I decided to, do a little random stream on Monday because there's some stuff I really, 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 really want to talk about. Like emphasis on God freaking really. Okay, is Spotify being captured? Let me see. It is not. It seems somebody forgot to add the source. That somebody is me, by the way. Oh. Nope. Give me 1 second. Bro, before I just lose myself to the vibes. Alex Hastings, Spotify. Yes. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Sylvia. Welcome, Dragon. Welcome, RB. Welcome, Renor. Welcome, Jarvis. Welcome, Shadow Life as well. Hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for tuning into the on schedule, random stream thingamajig. I just wanted to do this because there's some stuff I really, really want to talk about. Let me put that there. Sorry. So, it's a pleasure to see you all here today. Thank you for giving me the honor of your time. Thank you for giving me the honor of your time. For a short moment, this is going to be a short stream, probably 2 hours or so. I need to make sure I don't go overboard because I have a bunch of stuff I need to do today, and I'm getting needles on my mouth because they're doing a dental procedure. So I'm probably going to be very, very zoinked. I'm going to be zoinked on medicine. So yeah. There's something I really, really want to mention. Uh, as you guys might know, Shaira, hello! Yeah, this is just a one off because I have a bunch of stuff I need to do later today. And I'm getting anesthesia and stuff because I'm getting dental stuff done. So I'm going to be knocked out, and the stuff that I need to say cannot wait till tomorrow. Thank you. Have a lovely day, Captain Shaira. Everyone, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to check out Captain Shaira. She's an amazing streamer and an incredible video editor as well. You can find her on BGen and on twitch.tv/Captain Shaira. So, all good, all good. No problem, Shaira. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me just make sure I block the input on this so I don't destroy it with my hand. Okay, block input. There we go. Also, oh wait, I forgot to enable my full body tracking. 1 second. There we go.
Here we are. Let me tell you something. We are going to achieve those dreams.
Oh, Jarvis!
We have this natural curiosity about us that drives us forward. And you, Varu?
Oh, no Jarvis, that's so
I want to let you know that you will achieve your dreams.
Cry.
It's not about if, but when. Because you never stop. You keep going. I am proud of you. We enjoy your content and we value you as an amazing streamer. Every stream is worth cherishing. You have what it takes. You're going to get there.
Thank you, Jarvis. It means a lot to hear those words. I precisely want to talk about that. And I just want to say thank you for reminding me of something so important. Thank you. Genuinely, Jarvis, your words are honest to God, worth their weight in gold. You should write a book. Or do a podcast or something, but genuinely, the way you have to express these wonderful things you see on people, it's beautiful. Also, Sylvia, thank you very much. Thank you very much as well. Okay, let me swap the song. Okay. God, my heart is beating so freaking quick. It's been so long since I've been on VR. But yeah, everyone, I want to talk about something. And that is, as the stream title says, hey, we can achieve those dreams. They are not these impossible things that only the few select can get to. I'll explain why. I have to do a little bit of setup before my story makes sense. Yo! Showmanite! Yo! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. And thank you for the 7 streams straight. Dude, that's like a whole week. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It is my honor to be able to receive your time and energy. Thank you. So, as you guys know, Baru's other activity is, hold up, I should probably pull the camera a little bit away. Is that good? Is that good? You guys okay with the camera angle? Because I do have my full body tracking, so I can use my legs and do the shaky today. So, as you guys know, Baru's other activity is doing game development, programmer, for a AA game company. I've been with this company for a while, through a lot of highs and lows. Oh! Thank you. And I used to give them everything. If they say, Baru, we need this right now. Again, the autism and the ADHD doesn't help. I take it literally. I will feel as if I don't deliver this right now, everything's going to end. I'm going to lose my activity. I'm going to lose my income. I'm going to end up homeless. Which is a very extreme reaction. I understand that. But yeah. Oh yeah, I do remember, Jarvis. I do remember. That is still on track. But yeah. I used to give to this company everything. I will skip my lunch, I will skip foods, I will not take care of myself, just so I could use that time to finish the things these people asked out of me. Yeah. So I will give them everything, and I truly mean everything. I will go above and beyond. And I thought that was how things were meant to be. It's my responsibility. But I came to understand that these people will never be happy. Even if I give them 300%, they will ask for 400% back. If I give them 500%, they'll say, I'm too slow, or that I need to do it in 2 days instead of 5 days. Happy school day, Prism! Hope you're having a good one. Tagalog! Sorry, the desktop redeems don't work on VR, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Violet, hope you're having a great day too. Prism, yo te quiero mucho. Gracias. But yeah, yes, you guys are getting some Baru lore today. Some Baru lore, so, um, hear carefully. Hear carefully. I realized that I cannot give my entire life to this company because they'll never be happy. It's never going to be enough for them. And I need to be the one to set up the boundaries, the limits. I was giving them my entire life, all the hours in the day and in the night as well. I was not taking care of myself. I was not taking care of my place. I wasn't doing anything but doing the stuff for them because they were like, oh my God, we need to do it right now. The state of the industry is so bad right now, Baru. You need to understand. That's a lie. I have this sneaky suspicion that they already signed the contracts they need to keep the company afloat. I have a very, very sneaky suspicion of that, but they don't tell us because, they think that stress is the right way to work. However, going back to the main subject, I understand that I can live my life. I don't have to submit myself to what they want me to do to work like 32-hour weeks or days or whatever. I can set my limits. I can choose the kind of life that I want to live. Why do I say this? Because I understand that, it's not worth it to give them my everything. Stocks if they're stressing people to meet deadlines all the time. Exactly, Renora. You said it perfectly. So thank you. Thank you very much for expressing my words in a way that's more understandable. I do appreciate it. But yeah, their way of working is just stressing people and saying there's a deadline right now. Then we miss the deadline. Nothing happens. The companies are still up. They don't say anything. So the deadline wasn't really a deadline. It was more like we would like to have this done by this time, so we're going to put a freak ton of pressure and tell them that the worst thing is going to happen if they don't make it, which for me doesn't work. I don't work that way. When I say I need time to do this, I will take my time, but I'll make sure it works correctly. It is proven. Miyume Chu, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much. That's a nice name. It does happen. We have deadlines sometimes. I'm experienced with deadlines, but having them constantly is overwhelming. I was so tired. I was just running on the edge all the time because I started to think that if I don't deliver what they ask out of me on time, then the company will fall, it will break, and I will end up homeless because of me. Which I know it's an extreme way of thinking, but I didn't know better, I didn't know better. I thought it was my responsibility, and that's what they all told me. Baru, the programming stuff is your responsibility. You guys want to know something? I've been doing the activities of 7 different people. I did source control. I'm training their junior programmer. I'm doing IT. I also set up their continuous integration server, which is basically a fancy way to describe a machine that takes the game, it compiles the code, it does a bunch of testing automatically, so we don't have to waste time doing it ourselves, which is very complicated because there's no documentation. So I had to learn that. I'm doing so many things that I'm starting to realize now, hey, these are not my responsibilities. These are not, we're small indie team, everybody's supposed to wear many hats. Yeah, sure, I can wear many hats, but you can expect me to finish the code here while I'm doing 7 different things and then get upset when it's not done in 2 days because that's what you wanted. I'm like, excuse me? So, sorry, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked, but coming back to the point. If the worst were to happen, if the company were to break, even if, yes, I am incredibly autistic, so I probably will not be able of going through a normal job interview, life goes on. Life does not stop. We'll find a way to make things work out. And the reason why I break up saying this is because the amount of joy and freedom that this gives me. I wanted to do so much more with streaming, with my consistency, with my videos, with everything, but I didn't have the time nor the energy. And despite that, I still pushed because I love this. The other activity, the programming stuff, it burns me. It drags my soul down. It sucks me dry. this whole thing, streaming, it gives me energy. It gives me joy. It recharges my battery. It's crazy. I never had an activity that I could do. And then I get more excited. I get more fired up. I have fun. I have joy. And people actually understand and like what I have to say. That's like, wow. Great, fix it. Greetings from Copenhagen. Stroop Waffle. Capsalon. Nice to see you, Fix It. Greetings to Mr. Shark. Hope you're having a good trip. But yeah, I understand now that I am allowed to live my life. I am allowed to put energy into the things that I love. This is not to say I'm going to, not do my other activity. I will do that, but at my pace, at my own speed. And if they think I'm being too slow, get another programmer. Get another programmer, because I'm going to take my time, because if I rush this, it's going to be buggy, it's going to be not working very, very well, I'm going to tire myself out, I'm going to bore myself out, and then it's going to get even worse. Well, Baru learning to set boundaries, 101. Prism! Wee. In Tagalog. Hope you're having a good day, and thank you for the three stream streak. Thank you. But yeah, I understand that I'm the one that sets the boundaries. I'm the one that set the limits. And I let them trample all over me and take control of my life. Like, they will even constantly text me at night at like 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I had enough. I was so exhausted. And I tried to use the streaming to basically hold my energy, like to have a respite. But,
You learn to set boundaries. Another step forward. Another progress. Another thing to be proud of.
I agree, Jarvis. I can honest to God say that I am proud that I have learned that. Like today, rather than waking up and rushing to my computer to get started on the stuff, you guys know what I did? I went out. I went to the local park. I walked for like an hour or so. I mean, it was amazing. I felt the sun. I felt the grass. Yes, I touched grass. I saw the people just enjoying the present. And it was like, oh my God, I was missing this. Holy freak, the little things in life, Because I would just wake up, rush to computer, and spend the entire day doing the stuff they wanted me to do. And that was really unhealthy. That was really heckin' unhealthy. But this leads me to my second point. My biggest fear is, for some reason, company falls, I lose my activity, I lose my main source of income, and because Baru is really autistic, and I had horrendous experiences in the past with interviews where they even made fun of me, I will never be able of getting another source of income. Now I understand that even if that scenario were to happen, which is very unlikely, even if that were to happen, life does not stop until I give up. Life does not just boom end. There's so many possibilities and ways and things that can happen all around us. Colin, thank you for checking in. Hope you're having a great day. And I understand now that, hey, we'll find a way to make it work. I'm going to give you guys some Baru lore, yeah? I'm going to give you guys some Baru lore. Before I became a games programmer, I was a freelancer. And I was a freelancer for a very, very long period of time. What's a freelancer, Baru? I was basically working with very, very small clients or like one-off things like, hey, random coder, can you do this code for me? And I was like, yeah, it's this much. And they say, okay, here's the money and that. And I did that for a while. I had no certainty. I had no security. I had no safety bag, so to speak. And then there came a period where I had to leave my home country, where I was forced to. So my expenses will become even more, because not only I had to carry the Baru family expenses, I will also have to carry my own personal expenses. On a different country, by the way. And somehow, as a freelancer, I made it work. Granted, I did live in a hostel where I was fearing for my life multiple times. But I'll give you guys the full story some other day. I'll give you guys just the context points. Despite that, we made it work. There were points where I was a bit like, oh my god, the money's getting kind of low. But I never reached zero. I never ended up homeless. And that was a possibility. So it's just giving me more proof that regardless of what happens, life moves on. We find a way to make things work, you know? So, eventually things got better and I returned to my home country. And then suddenly, even I wasn't even looking for it. I got hired by this company. They moved me over to Scotland. Then I realized 3 years in that Scotland was incredibly depressing. And I said, I'm going to leave if you don't let me go to Spain, because my family was there. And they let me. And now we're here. And now I do something that I love, which is streaming, which leads me to my other point. When I was a programmer, trust me, as a freelancer, I wanted to really, really get into the industry. That was my dream. That was the thing I wanted to achieve no matter what. And I had no education. I had nobody to teach me. And there was no possibility for me to study that career over there. It's not a thing that I just taught at the university. I basically taught myself and forced my way into the industry. And I can guarantee you it was not luck. It's simply someone that never gave up with a dream they wanted to achieve, no matter what the conditions, no matter what the obstacles along the way were. Yeah, I never gave up, and eventually, boom, we made it. Why do I say this? Because, my dear beautiful friend, if you don't give up, you can genuinely achieve anything you desire in life. I had the entire world against me. I had no education, no schools where I could learn this. Everybody was against me. Teachers, parents, friends, you name it. Everybody told me to stop dreaming, to put my feet on the ground. And I didn't do that. I refused to take a no for an answer. And we got here. Now, as a freelancer, I had no proof. I had no evidence that, oh my God, I'm going to get into the industry. I was just doing my contract stuff with one or two clients every here and there, and gaining experience and hoping that somehow things will work out. And they did. They did. The honest to God did. I wasn't even looking to get hired by this company. I just thought they were looking for somebody and say, sure, I'll just send my resume. I lose nothing. And by the end of the week, they say, okay, you're in. I was like, oh, freak. Perhaps you could become a chef. I doubt that in your country they will want as many overtime hours as I have, and you can make some good money just by cooking. Don't take this literally. Everyone has preferences things they like and don't like. Now, yeah, I'm aware that, anxiety aside, there's so many things that I can do besides programming, But, sometimes the anxiety takes over and you see things like through a tunnel. You don't see all the other possibilities around you because you're so scared that you're focusing on just this tunnel, You can't see the stuff on the sides. But, hold up, I'm gonna stop the song. We are talking about like inspiration and stuff, not about love. This one works. Okay, this one works. But I do appreciate the Jarvis. I do appreciate your dogs though, and it's very true. It's very true. You're basically like expressing the other side of what I mentioned. So sorry. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, sorry. Oh, dude, I need to do the habit of like hiding the chat when I'm on my story mode because I completely lose my train of thought really quickly. It's not on you guys. It's on me. It's on me. It's something I need to get better at. Okay, yeah. So I had no proof, no evidence that I could make it into the industry. If anything, all the evidence was pointing to the fact that, damn, Baru, you've been trying for so long, you're still not there. You're not gonna get there, dude. The chances are really low. No, nothing to apologize for, Jarvis. It's 100% on me, so no worries, dude. No worries. So I start streaming. I move over to this new amazing country. I start streaming. I meet all these amazing people. I find a community. And I realize that, oh my God, this thing fills me with so much joy, so much happiness, so much energy. I don't know why. I don't get it. You guys can explain to me, but I don't get it. I don't get why when I stream I feel fulfilled. I feel excited. I feel happy like I'm doing the thing I was meant to do all along. Danya! Oh my God, is that the amazing, the incredible ringleader, ringmaster, Danya Newell Danya? Oh my goodness. It's a pleasure to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Greetings, fam. I'm sorry. I tried to find like some British words, but I kind of got to get caught up. But yeah. So guys, please check out Danya. They are amazing. Check them out. Give them a follow on twitch.tv/Danya_Newell. All good. Have a good lunch. Have a good lunch. Maybe a good chippy. Anyway. So, streaming for some reason is the thing that I love. I found it, and I have the honor of saying I found what I want to do for the rest of my life. Is it easy? Absolutely not. I am not, but thank you, Prism. Thank you. So, is it easy? Absolutely not. Are there millions of people that want to do the same thing to make a wow? Two in a row. I see how it is. Danya, you're cute. Prism, you're cute too. See, I just Uno reversed. But no, you.
I am cute.
Stop. Thank you. But yeah. Yes, there is millions of people wanting to turn streaming into a career.
I am
And
cute.
if you three times now. And if you were to look at it from a logical perspective, yeah, the chances of becoming a full-time creator are very slim.
I am cute.
But you're the cute one. But isn't that the same logic we apply to everything in life? The chances of getting this particular job, the chances of being cute, the chances of doing this thing or moving to this country or living on this kind of place or having this quality of life, isn't that really applied to everything in life?
I am cute.
Oh my god. Thank you. I'm gonna try to continue without getting flustered. But that's my thing, is like, we have no guarantees with anything in life that things will work out. However,
I am cute.
That's not what I wanted to say, but thank you. However, the important thing is chasing them. Why? Because if you chase them, it's gonna happen.
I am
Maybe not-
cute.
But thank you. Also, thank you for checking in, Ink. It's a pleasure to see you. Maybe not right now. Maybe not tomorrow. But if you put your time, energy, and love into something that you genuinely
I
care
am
about,
cute.
something that you can't imagine your entire life without, then Baru is cute. Oh, come on! Thank you, Jarvis. Thank you for the claim. If you put your energy and love into something that genuinely, fires you up and you can't imagine a life without, buddy, look at me. You're gonna get there. Why are you so sure, Baru?
I am cute.
Not because I'm cute, which I'm not. Also, thank you for checking in, Miyume. Thank you. It's because I realized this. One, I love streaming. I don't know, I said it like 7 times already. But also, I am grateful to every single one of you for the fact that I get to stream.
I am cute.
For the fact that I am alive. For the fact that I have my legs, my eyes, my hands, that my body is working. And I get to stream. I might not be where I want to be yet, but at least right now, I'm doing it. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Like, we are doing it. We are pushing towards that. You know what's hard? Being stuck on the, oh my gosh, should I do streaming? Should I not do streaming? What if people hate me? What if nobody likes me? Do it scared. Do it afraid. Do it however way you need to. But freaking do it. Life is way too short. We only get one shot at this kind of thing. So we might as well spend what time we have doing what this thing here, your heart, wants to do. Baru is cute, Prism is cute. Counterpoint, Prism. Counterpoint, everyone on chat right now is cute. Food for dog.
I am cute.
I am. Alright, anyway, continuing on the story. Listen, I kind of had the realization that, holy freak, for the first time in God knows how long, I get to stream. I have a constant source of electricity. I have water. I have food. I'm not trying to survive another day. So who the freak cares if I'm not yet where I want to be? I'm doing it. I'm putting the energy, the love, and the care, and I'm never stopping. Even if I were to lose my other activity, I'm still never stopping. I will still do all of these until we get to a beautiful, extraordinary place where we can do this more. Because my whole goal with becoming a full-time creator is not just fame or money. Trust me, I achieve money, and that thing does not fulfill me. What I want to achieve is a life where I can do this so much more. Because I found what makes me happy. Like when I do this whole streaming thing, my batteries charge up. My batteries get really, really fired up. It's like I absorb all this joy, all this happiness. And it's like, oh my God, 2 hour stream, 3 hour, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's go. I don't want to stop. And I think it's a really important thing to find what you want to do in life. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter, genuinely. Chef, cooker, builder, architect, whatever, teacher. If your heart wants to do it, if you have that impulse that, oh my God, I can't live without this, it's so incredible. That's a sign. That's a perfect sign. I want to tell you guys something. You guys have been told a very particular lie. That lie is that success leads to happiness. That happiness is only temporal. True happiness, true success.
I am cute.
No, but thank you. Comes from chasing what you love. That happiness, that joy, success leads to hamburger. Hamburger is nice. Hamburger does make you happy. I will say. Hamburger is nice. Exactly what Jarvis said. Happiness leads to success. Happiness comes from Barrel's cuteness. Happiness comes from Prism Crack. I love you, Prism. I will, but there's a problem. After a certain amount of time, I am without energy, and I don't enjoy it even though there are people. I don't want to put my energy and be a mad boot on others. I would rather not do it. You could do it shorter. You could do a short podcast. And so you don't have to do things. Okay, but counterpoint, if you love women, please don't chase them. Listen, I love women, and then I realized I can become woman. So I became woman. And now I love this. Huh? See? What if I became woman and then yeah, my whole point is, listen, all this time, ever since I started streaming, my train of thought was, I need to make the stream thing happen as soon as possible before I lose my other source of income. That's why, one of the reasons why I put so much pressure on myself. I put so much tension on me. Because I was like, if this doesn't happen, I will lose everything. So I need to have this second thing so I can, continue. But now I understand that even if I were to lose this other thing, I will still keep doing this. I'll find a way to make it work. Life goes on. Life moves on. It doesn't stop unless I stop. Varu has learned how to love herself. I'm working on it. I wouldn't be so bold to say that I love myself, but I can see pictures of myself in like my cute Hatsune Miku skirt and a frilly jacket, and I'm like, you know what? I don't look bad. I do look kind of nice on this. I can actually see it. People love Baru, and that's the other thing. Prism. When I was a freelancer programmer, I had nobody believe in me. I had nobody tell me that I will get there to the games industry. I had no evidence. With this streaming thing, you guys have shown me. I've been acknowledged by so many people, even people that I never imagined would acknowledge someone like me. The fact that I had freaking Peter, Mr. Premier 2, on his freaking community party, walk up to me and say, hey, Baru, keep doing what you're doing. I've seen your streams and your positivity is so contagious. You're really good at pointing the good in others, but I think it's about time you point that finger at yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. You have what it takes. That's not something he just says. That's not just something that somebody says to a random person out in the street. That has meaning. And I'd like to believe, if I might be so bold to believe that, hey, that is the sign, that is evidence that even though I'm not there yet, even though I don't know what I'll have to do to get there, that this is the path. This is the thing I was missing all my life. This is the thing I was looking for. You know, if I might be so bold to say so, I believe this is the thing that we found it. We found where we belong. We found where we want to be. And Fufu, Raxon, Starlight Seed, everybody's never going to make my job come true. Not with that attitude, Lizzie. And I'm not here to change your point of view, but I guarantee you, my dear friend, that if you have the ability, not the ability, the courage to face yourself and every obstacle in the way and not take a no for an answer, even the most extraordinary and crazy dreams can turn into reality. Because I've been a witness to that, my dear friend. And again, I'm not here to change anybody's opinion and say, I'm right and you're wrong, because nobody is right or wrong. We all have different perspectives, and that contrast is beautiful. I'm simply sharing my perspective because these are the words I wish I could tell myself, so I'm sharing them to the outside because, I'm realizing a bunch of important stuff. Premier 2 doesn't hate you. He's your friend. He said so many times. I know he admires you in certain ways, like you admire. Do you reckon he admires something on me? Holy freak, dude. Well, yeah, I guess, I was so stressed and broken down and tired from my other activities that everything felt so much more heavy than it really is, and that affected my perspective a lot. So he did say, that we're friends of his, so I think I'm ready to accept that now. And I'm incredibly grateful for everything he has done for us. Hopefully, it's not the end of that friendship more than anything, because I still feel like, there's so much more that I want to share and give him back in terms of gratitude and joy. But yeah, yeah. Coming back to my whole point is, let's say we take streaming, which is, the main subject we're talking about. And we say, okay, my dream is to, become a full-time creator. But Baru, there's so many people doing that. But Baru, you've been at this for almost 3 years and you're not there yet. And this applies to life. What is the guarantee that you go to a job interview and you get the job? What is the guarantee that you graduate university? What is the guarantee that there's so many outcomes to things? But the real question you should ask is not how hard is it, how likely is it? The real question is, do I love this? Do I want to do this for the rest of my life? Can I picture a life where I don't do this for the rest of my life? If the answer to all of that is no, you don't imagine a life without this, then what the freak are you waiting for? But see, Lizzie, I am very, very glad, Lizzie, that we are changing, the script a little bit. I can do my dream job as a part-time or as a side hustle. So we went from never doing it to doing it as a side job or a hustle, which is a lot better than nothing. But I will never make it full-time unless I am successful, which is very unlikely, but it's not zero. What were the chances of this person from South America, Baru, who lived in a third world country with no electricity, with no water or reliable source of food? I had those services, but very sporadically. What were the chances of me getting hired to work on a AA game company as the main programmer with a full visa and everything for Scotland? What were the chances of them accepting me being like, hey, I don't want to be on the office anymore, I need to be on Spain? If we were to talk about, probabilities and logic, I even had my colleagues, my work friends say, he's going to say no. I hope you're ready for that. And I was ready for him to say no. I was ready to quit right there and right then. But it didn't happen. It doesn't matter how low the chance is. It doesn't matter how unlikely something is. I'm going to pull the camera closer because I need to really, really look at you into the eyes to say this. I really, really need to look at you into the eyes to say this. Okay? It doesn't matter how likely or unlikely something is. Yeah? If you love it, honest to God, my dear friend, if you love it, go for it. And you will soon find out the joy, the happiness that you get from the journey will lead you to your destination. You know? There's nothing sadder than somebody that lets go of something they love. Because I guarantee you, if they stick to it, if they didn't stop, they will have gotten there. And you, my friend, you shine so brightly. I know sometimes it's hard to see it. It's hard for me to see it as well on me. But don't give up. And life can turn into an incredible journey, into an amazing adventure, where everything that you desire can be yours. Not because you deserve it or this or that, but because you have it. It's on your heart. Not all dreams need to be full time or the rest of your life. And exactly, like success and joy looks different to every single person. Success and happiness looks very, very different to each person. You know, some people are perfectly fine doing part-time streaming or part-time singing or part-time whatever, you know. You don't have to go all in unless you want to. My big project is my side hustle and dream job, but I know the percentage of funding is higher than to succeed. But it's not zero. But it's not zero. As I mentioned before, the percentage of me getting hired by this company, moving to Scotland, all of those things, it was very, very unlikely. Incredibly unlikely. Supremely unlikely. As you say there, the percentage of it failing was so much higher than the percentage of it succeeding. But here's the thing, if your chance is, let's say, 1%, and you don't stop rolling the dice, and you don't stop, at one point, you're gonna get that 1%. Oh, the ad break, bro. I really don't like it when the ad break happens, like when I'm being really inspired, when I'm really into like the emotion, the moment. Bro, I don't have an ad because you're a sub. I think, maybe. Maybe it's, okay. Prism doesn't has an ad because you're a sub. Jarvis maybe because you're a VIP. I think it's maybe. I'm here to see. Oh, Renor is a sub because I see the badge. I see the badge. Also, Shadow Life also has a badge. Whether ads? Okay, never mind. Ink also does. Does nobody here have an ad? Does nobody here have an ad? Because hi Sam, welcome to the stream. Hello. I'm gonna go back to the previous song because I was really feeling that one. There we go. Okay, I guess I'll just continue. I thought there was okay. Automod, Automod, it was the word viewer. It was the word viewers. That's why. I got one ads. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'll address this one more time, Lizzie. Again, I don't want to like put you on the spotlight or drain you. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable either. So, like, it might be semi-successful, but very unlikely of it getting very successful. Do you want it to be very successful? Do you want it to just be semi-successful? It was a cat. We were talking about a cat. Here. A cat. Thank you for checking in, Renor. You know, I know it's hard. Trust me. It's so easy to say no. It's so easy to be like, oh, freak, I would really love to do this thing, but it's never going to happen. We all have this ability, whether you believe it or not, it's okay, where we have this ability to turn even the craziest things into reality. The wildest dreams, the wildest castles. I mean, if it's semi-successful, it's fine, but being successful will be pretty amazing. Then there you go, Lizzie. My dear, beautiful Lizzie. My dear, quiet yet extraordinary Lizzie. If that desire is in your heart, I guarantee you, my friend, if that's what you want your life to be all about, go for it. Even if the chance is 1%, even if it's 1%, if you keep rolling the dice, sooner or later you're going to get that 1%, and then bam! At least for me, just understanding the fact that I get to stream. I might not be where I want to be yet. And sometimes that hurts a lot because I love this so much. But the fact that I get to do it, the fact that there's people actually watching me, like, thank you for checking in, Guy B. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. The fact that I'm not streaming to 0 viewers, and don't say the number, don't say the number, don't say the number. I'm just saying once again, don't say the number. There's a reason why I have all my analytics disabled. Even if we're not there yet, the fact that I get to do it, the fact that there's people out there that want to see what I have to say, what I have to like freaking yap about or game, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I never imagined I will get to have that. Never. And we are doing it. Like, I'm trying to express this, but it's like we're not there yet. Yes, but we are working towards it. Because I realized that I'm not just 69 for 120 viewers. God, I wish. It's so relative, you know. Some people are sad when they have less than 1,000. Some people are really happy when they have more than 10. You're streaming to insert number here. See, that works. That works. You're streaming to people that love what you do. Thank you, Jarvis. And you know, coming back to my other points, sure, my brain might say, "But bro, we're not there yet." Yes, but we have evidence. We have all of you guys that believe in us. We have all the people that have acknowledged us. Peter, Fufu, Rexon, Sarlaxid, Honey, and more. And more, so many more. You're streaming to us? Exactly, all of you guys. No, to you. Crikey, mate.
I am
yes. Lizzie did blow my mind yesterday with a word called Blumia. I was genuinely tripping. I had to take the headset off because it was a lot. Okay, so the whole thing that I'm trying to say is, you know, in the 3 years that we have been a streamer, we have had so much more evidence and proof that this is the path meant to be for us. So much more than I had
I am cute.
on all my time as a programmer. Therefore, I can say, hey, Baru, there is something here that is absolutely 1000% worth chasing. I'm not cute, but thank you. Going for. And plus the fact that you guys are here, I'm so grateful for that. The fact that I can hit go live and there's actually somebody there listening, hearing. It's like, bro, I never thought I had any value to give to the world, but you guys are proving me otherwise. So my train of thought has gone from trying to do this thing as fast as possible so I can get there to I don't really care how long it takes. Of course, I would love to be there already. I won't lie. I will be super poggers. However, I am focused right now on the gratitude, on the love, on the joy, on the fact that I get to stream, on the fact that I get to be here with all of you guys, on the fact that you guys decided to share your time and energy with me. I am so grateful for all of that. It's like we have this baby, the stream baby, you know, that we're taking care of. We're nurturing it. And, you know, I think I'm ready to put more of my priorities into my stream stuff rather than, oh my god, my activity, I need to make sure that's perfectly fine. That's gonna be fine. But I'm ready to, you know, put a lot more care into this, put a lot more love, put a lot more enthusiasm. Because I love it and I was doing it already, but I was so tired from my other stuff that I was bleeding myself dry, so to speak. Energy wise, hopefully that made sense. I'm not too sure. But what I'm trying to get around is basically saying that I understand now that I'm not just doing streaming as a fun little thing. I'm doing it because I'm building something that I love. I'm doing it because I'm building something that I want to do so much more of. I'm doing it because I'm building the kind of life I want to have. I want to have a kind of life where I can visit my friends more often, where I can be constantly surrounded by the people that I love. And if I have to travel constantly to meet my friends, so be it. So be it, you know. But I'm ready. I'm ready to genuinely take the steps to improve my life. I'm not going to wait for somebody to give them to me. But I'm ready to put everything that I have on this. And I think to an extent I was personally holding myself back. But I'm ready to go in. I'm ready to go in. I love every single one of you. I love the fact that I get to stream. I love the fact that I get to do the thing I wanted to do my entire life. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we're not there yet. We are going to get there. Why? Because I'm never stopping. I'm never giving up. We have seen the signs along the way. We have seen the evidence. We have seen the people. We have seen you guys. I cannot see it a lot of the time, but you guys can clearly see it. And that is enough. Hold on, let me grab a right track. This one works. This one works. It's honestly great that I get to watch Baru as I'm leaving my campus. We're going through today's fatigue. Oh, thank you, Prism. I wish I could stream at this time more often. I have so much more energy. Because I usually stream by the end of my other activity, and I'm running on reserves by that point. I'm running on like very low amounts of energy. We still make it work, because I love it. I love streaming. But it's not easy. Writing a book, making a podcast, nobody will probably listen to or read. I will. So that's not nobody. I'm just a little nobody in a big world. I beg to disagree. But I sure do like to help others and offer insight on other things. Nobody's going to listen to me. Anybody can say what they say. I digress on that last one. If I might give you a humble perspective, Jarvis, I feel like the reason why you say anybody can say what they say is because it comes natural to you. It comes very natural to you. However, if we take a broader perspective, at everyone around the planet, very little people are willing to say what you say. And again, because it's your gift, it's your talent, it comes so easy to you. It's like, everybody can do this. No. Very few people are willing to support, express, and see the beautiful things in others and let them know in the way that you have. And I can guarantee you, the way you have inspired me, the way you have inspired all of us, the same can happen to everybody on this planet. Is it that rare? Yes. Yes. It's so easy to get a reaction out of, hatred or criticizing somebody or making drama. It's really freaking hard to see the good things, to talk about those, to put them on the spotlight. Is it vacation week there too? No. Sadly, no. But it's what I'm saying. It's like, I am done giving my entire life to this freaking activity, to this other company. I need to live my life, and I'm not going to wait any longer. If they say, oh, Baru, you're taking too long with this thing, well, get me some help. Hire another person, because I'm going to take as much time as I need to make sure this is working correctly. And I'm also going to take care of myself. I'm going to take my breaks. I'm going to make my food. I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to just destroy my brain doing 12-hour sessions a day. Everybody is a little somebody in this big world, but only one person is you, which makes that special. Absolute. Violet Dragon, I am clapping. That is an incredibly beautiful way of saying, and it's true. Out of the millions of bazillions of people out there, there's only one you. Only one Jarvis. Only one Jarvis. Okay, let me finish this and then I'll go back, Jarvis, yeah? Out of all the millions of people out there, there's only one Jarvis. Only one person that can talk, express themselves, and see the world the way you do. You are irrepeatable. There will never be somebody like you again. Career is a marathon, is something worth remembering. Yes! That is a perspective, Renault, that I'm starting to understand. Because I was like, oh my god, Baru, I'm not there yet, rah. But now I'm understanding, like, buddy, you're not just building a little side hobby, you're building what you love. And it's a marathon. And if I had to go for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, however long it takes, as long as I can get to that point where I can just sustain myself and do this because I love it so much more, then that's enough for me. I just want to do more of it. I think that's my biggest thing. I just want to do more of it. And I understand now that, as you said, it's a marathon. Who cares when you get there? Sure, I would love to be there already. It feels really awesome. But I can see the broader perspective. Now, Jarvis, what I was trying to tell you is this. You say that nobody cares about what you have to say, in a nutshell, yeah? What if I were to tell you that, this thing of seeing the amazing things in people and using the words that genuinely reach out to them and allows them to see it, it comes natural to you, like you think everybody can do it, because it's part of your talents. It's part of those things that only Jarvis can genuinely do. Sure, there's thousands of people that can motivate others, but there's nobody that can do it the way you do. The way you do it is unique, the same way everyone can make a video, the same way everyone can sing. Only you can do this the way you do it. And that uniqueness is what makes it special, irrepeatable. And that's why I say that not everyone expresses themselves and sees the incredible things in others the way you do. That thought of nobody will care about what I have to say, nobody will want to listen what I have to listen. I can guarantee you every single big, small, and medium creator, singer, musician, artist, they had that thought as well. But in spite of that, they pushed because here, right in their chest, in their heart, they felt that flame. They felt that love. They felt that spark. And that's how dreams are made. Simply have the unwavering will to push on no matter what, and sooner or later, you reach the finish line, my dear friend. No matter what it is, no matter how long it takes, you're gonna get there. And hey, if I haven't given up, and I will get there, so can you. Hello, Violets. Welcome back. I do not offer anything original, do I? You do! You do! I want to shake you like a baby, like, Jarvis, listen to me! You offer something incredibly unique and original! Rude and hit hard? I have my moments. Allegedly, I'm pretty good at giving advice. Allegedly, I don't know. I mean, allegedly, there's a reason why every single partner person that I have asked, hey, do you think I have what it takes to get there? For some reason, they all keep saying yes, even though I was fully prepared for them to say no. And I did say, do not, mince it, just say it as it is. It won't affect our friendship. I asked like 7 to 8 people. They all said yes. I was like, oh, well, shoot, I wasn't expecting that answer. Now, now I kind of do have to believe in myself, damn. But, better at giving advice than taking it. Yeah! I was trying to avoid reaching that part, but yeah, I'm really good at giving advice, not so much at taking it. But hey, I think as of lately, I'm starting to get better. I had a lot of time to reflect on these kind of things. I need to figure out how to begin with all of this stuff properly. Just do it. Just do it. Do it bad. Do it bad, Jarvis. Learn from that. Then do it better. But don't get stuck on the loop of, oh my god, how do I do it correctly? What is the right? There's no right way. There's no right way to do it. So try as many things as you want to. See if this works. Doesn't work? Try this other thing. Explore. Fall on your knees and then stand up again and give it a shot again. Oh, hi, Chloe. Hi, clone. How are you doing? Welcome. Exactly. Okay. I love the fact that we all are on sync today. Like we are, on the same train of thought. Excuse me. Anything worth doing is worth doing poorly. Exactly. The first step to being good at something, being bad at something. I think that giving advice but not taking goes for most people in this chat too. Oh no. Are you telling me I'm being relatable? Are you telling me I'm having one of those moments where I'm somehow being relatable again? So many people have told me, Baru, you're so relatable. I'm like, what? Are you sure? Yep. Oh, well, that's the answer. The most relatable. Oh, stop it. But also, as a quick reminder, the reason why we're having this like midday stream today is because I'm gonna have some medical procedures done later today on my mouth, and I'm probably gonna be under medicine and anesthesia, local and stuff. So I really wanted to get my words and message out while I was, clear on my mind before, medicine and stuff kind of gets in the way. Being bad at something is the first step to being kind of good at something. Jake the dog. Yes, I love that quote. It's so silly, but it's really good. It's really silly, but I love it. I love it. The most relatable and cute. I don't agree with that one. But okay. All right, then. All right. But yeah, at least the way I came to terms and peace with part of my anxiety.
I am cute.
And whoa, shoo. Like, can you? How long are you gonna stay there? Thank you. Thank you, Brother Dragon. But the way I came to terms is understanding that, hey, even if my biggest fear comes true,
I am cute.
Whoa, thank you. I lose my other activity. Life goes on. We'll find a way to make it work out. But it doesn't change the fact that right now we have had so much more evidence. We have had so much more evidence on these almost 3 years of being what's that? Why did the Twitch thing? Why did the Yellow Meister? Huh? I'm so confused right now. I'm very confused. I yelled, "Hello, Yellow Meister! I hope you're having a good one!" What is your favorite sweet snack? Chocolate. Simple. Chocolate. I will be in the toilet 30 minutes afterwards, but do you think that's going to stop me? No, I still eat the chocolate. I still love the freak out of it. Milka and Hershey's, the Kisses, the ones that look like little poop bags. I love them. This is once again one of those streams where I just sit and listen, since I could add that will be appropriate for the mood and our context, but still a good time. Oh, thank you. Silver, I gently invite you. If there's something you wish to add, never feel like it's not good enough
am
or it's
cute.
gonna break the stop receive. Never feel like it's not gonna be good enough or this or that. If there's something that your tiny little heart wants to share, go for it. Because hey, there might be somebody that wants to listen exactly to what you want to say. Somebody that was looking for those words, for those talks. And hey, you never know the kind of people you're gonna help by just sharing that. Just saying. I will hide ready in 1 second. But thank you, Silver. Thank you so much for your comments. It really means a lot. Like, you guys know, I'm working on my self-esteem. I need to stop saying I have no self-esteem. I'm working on my self-esteem, but you guys know. You guys know. So thank you. Messages like that, they genuinely help. They genuinely, honest to God, help. So, oh, this song is good. So, coming back to my point after getting sidetracked like 7 times. We love what we do. We are never going to stop. I understand now that, hey, we have had plenty of evidence along the way that this is the path to follow. It might not look like we expected it to be yet, but gosh darn, every single moment along the way has been extraordinary. And hey, the year is honestly just starting. Who knows what kind of surprises and fun and joy we'll have along the way on this year. I hope all of you guys are willing and ready to be with me aboard the train of cheers and joy, because we're not stopping! But seriously, I do want to apologize to all of you guys if there's any point where I didn't reply to your guys' messages or DMs on Discord, or if you guys feel like I promised something and I didn't do it. I'm essentially trying to juggle 2 activities at the same time, where one of them was genuinely breaking my back, spirit and soul, and I was running on empty trying to do the second one. However, I realize now that, hey, Oh, pero me cago en la puta. Don't translate that. Don't translate that. Sorry, that was incredibly loud. Hi, Capcom. Congratulations on Ship and Bird. We wish you the very best. A lot of happy times, joyful times, and don't eat the yellow snow. Because I think you got snow over there. I think. I understood that. Shh. But yeah, one more time. Do what you love. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. And I realize now that no matter what, I'll keep doing this because I found what I want to do for the rest of my life. Baru, it's a bulk calling, Baru. There's so many people doing the same thing. Buddy, the same concept applies to life. What are the chances of you getting this job? What are the chances of you getting this thing? What are the chances of this education or this thing going well? Life is full of unknowns. But if you stick to what is true for you, even if the chance is 1%, if you keep rolling that dice, if you keep rolling, one day it's going to land on the 1%. And then, bam! I'm home, Baru. Welcome home, Prism. Would you like to have dinner, a shower, or perhaps me? I always wanted to say that. I don't care how it sounds. I always wanted to say that. Hello, Teeter. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Snow was last week and melted off mostly, but thank. Oh, hell yeah. My only experience with snow was in Scotland, and I fell on my ass multiple times because I never experienced snow before. Also, sorry, the desktop redeems don't work in VR. Maybe they will one day. I will have the Baru.
Yes, I like nutty milk.
What the frick? When did I say that? I mean, that sounds like something I will say, but when did I say that? Damn, Baru, you really have no filter. That happens many times to most people. Also, what the frick? What the frick to what? I will have the Baru. I'll give you horrendous indigestion. I hope you're ready for that. It is a sound alert. Hello, Zeagle. I'm sorry. The desktop redeems don't work in VR, but I will do this. I will do this instead. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day, Seagull. Seagull Shark. I'm a bad gambler in life decisions. My chances are 0, but I still keep rolling them dice. Then it's never gonna be 0. There's at least 0.000000001%. Therefore, eventually, 0 becomes 1. You roll a good RNG, and then you win the game of life. Congrats. There you go. Good. I'm happy to hear that. Hell yeah. But yeah, essentially, this whole stream can be summed up in 1. Baru has kinda learned to set boundaries and to actually live their life and not give this other company out there living wake hours, because that's not healthy. And 2, Baru is incredibly grateful for every single one of you, because you guys have shown me a path that I always wanted to follow, but I was too afraid to really take on. You guys made me realize that, I know this is super cheesy, but I fell in love with streaming. I fell in love with content creation. And I cannot imagine or even picture a life without any of this. I am so grateful that I'm alive and that I get to stream and that I get to create. And there's people out there that actually want to receive and see more of that. So, from the entirety of my heart, thank you. Honest to God. Sorry, Sage, the desktop redeems don't work on VR. I will refund your points. Cheesy? I love cheese. Hi, Sage. How's it, Virgin? Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going at this because I realize now that I'm not just building a hobby or building a little side something. I'm building the rest of my life. I'm building what I love. I'm building what I want to chase no matter what. And hey, if we made a dream happen once, if this little Baru could basically escape from South America, find themselves on a whole new continent with a much better quality of life, even though nobody believed in them, even though we had no proof, we had no way of knowing it was going to happen. We simply trusted and pushed forward. Then who says we can do it a second time? Even more so now that we have so much more evidence from all kinds of friends and creators along the way that have seen that spark, that thing that you guys have seen on Moi. So thank you. Honest to God. Thank you. I'm gonna be real. I think I might have said all the things I wanted to say. Let me just double check that I don't have any pending messages or stuff. Okay, so it's 13, 14, 15. That means it's 15:00. That's I don't like military time. I don't like military time. So 13 is 1, 14 is 2, 15 is 1, 2, 3. Is 3? 15 is 3? Okay, yeah, I think it's 3. I think it's 3. I think it's 3. Hi, Joe. Pleasure to see you. Hope you're having a great day. 15 is 3 p.m. 16 is 4. Oh!
Never give up.
Okay.
There's always a chance to get better. To become what you want to become. To achieve the dreams you want to achieve. As long as there's a small chance. You can start from there. Nobody came prepared.
Exactly.
Nobody knew what they were getting themselves into. But they did it. Now, look at them. They grew.
Yeah. I love
They
that. Jarvis, I
overcome.
love that. Hell yeah.
They adapted. They conquered. The problem is, nobody sees the effort and struggle that is being put in.
Preach it.
Everybody only sees that they suddenly won. Do what makes you happy.
You know, there's this whole thing called the iceberg effect, where, you know, people only see the tip of the iceberg in terms of your life achievements or whatnot. They only see the success, the big boom, but they don't see all the things that led you to there. They don't see all the things that got you to that point. The good, the bad, and the ugly, you know? But that is a wonderful way to wrap today, Jarvis. That is a wonderful, wonderful way. Okay, I would love to stream for longer, but as I did say, it was going to be a short stream. I was aiming for a little bit over 2 hours, but I'm gonna be rather than pushing myself to get some sort of meta or analytic. This is probably going to hurt my viewership or whatever, but I don't care. I wanted to express this message to all of you, for those that have been here to see it, to receive all that I had to say. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are genuine proof that I am on the right path, that I am where I was meant to be. You guys remind me that some dreams in life, if not all of them, are really worth going for. And I see the effort and struggle you put in, what you do. You make me proud. Oh, thank you, Jarvis. Then now that hits hard. Now that hits hard, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And to everybody else here, thank you as well. Honestly, the fact that, again, I did a random stream in the middle of the day and people actually showed up. I was ready to just yap into the void, but the fact that there were people that actually wanted to see, to hear, to listen, it really, really fills my heart with so much joy. So thank you. Thank you to all of you. I'm gonna be real. I probably cool, but I don't want to write into anybody. I just want to, let this stream stay between us. Oh, freak. Hello? 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 We're still streaming? Hello? Hello? I woke up to your Twitch notifications and forgot. It's all good. There's no worries, Captain. Like, this was only meant to be like a one-off thingamajig. Who knows? Maybe we'll do it more often. I do love streaming when it's not the end of the day because I have so much more energy. Oh my god, honey! Never mind. We're gonna go for a bit longer. Never mind. We're gonna go. I was right about to like get the stream, and I see a friend. I'm like, okay, never mind. Pull it back. Honey, how are you? Good morning. Happy to see you. Hope you're having a great time. Hold on. If you guys have not heard of the amazing Honey, please give them a follow. Check them out. They have an incredible singing voice. They are an animator in the industry. They are super, super awesome. I know I'm invisible. I'm good. I'm good now. Hope you're having a good day. You're setting up for work. I'm having a good day because I realize I realized this thing that setting my own boundaries is actually a healthy thing, and actually that even if I'm not where I want to be as a content creator yet, because I want to make this part of my whole life, it's okay because right now I get to stream. I get to I get to put the effort and love into my dream, which is a beautiful thing. So yeah, I hope you have a great day at work, and thank you for saying hi. If you need to go or whatever, or if you want to just lurk on the stream, that's also perfectly fine. I'm probably gonna go for like 20 minutes or so, because I do need to have dental procedures done soon. They're going to stab my mouth. Morning, honey. I love Honey's name because you can say hi, honey, or morning, honey. Yeah, I have a little cavity, so they're going to like scrape a bit of the teeth, do some stuff, and fix it all up. But real quick, the thing I wanted to express in general terms is actually let me put a good song for this. Okay, is you know I I basically have two activities. I'm a full-time games programmer, and I also do streaming. I don't like the game dev stuff anymore because I was dedicating my entire life to them. If they say, Baru, we need this right now, I will skip my food, I will skip taking care of myself, and I will just do it because I thought if I don't deliver this right now, it's gonna break. And then I'm gonna end up homeless. And then because I'm so autistic and stuff, I'm never gonna go past a job interview again. And I realize now how crazy that sounds. But for the longest time, that's how I used to function. And now I understand, hey, Baru, you don't owe them. Say, oh my God, actually, see, okay, everyone, I'm not alone. See, I'm not alone. Oh my honey, I love you. You are so freaking relatable. You are so freaking relatable. Bless you. Bless you. Yeah, with animation. Yeah, exactly. Like we have this feeling like, oh my God, we need to deliver. We need to give it right now, or else the worst is gonna happen. Yeah, exactly. If I don't do amazing, they're gonna rate. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, you are like the voice inside my brain. I was doing the work of like 7 people. Source control, IT, coding, training their staff, doing documentation, and I was drained. I was super exhausted. But now I understand that I set the boundaries. I set the limits. I don't owe them my entire life. As an example, today when I woke up, rather than rushing straight to my computer and doing the stuff, I went out to a local park. I walked for like an hour. I saw some trees. I saw some doggos, some small wiener dogs, and some big husky dogs that I really wanted to pet, but I'm too shy. I'm too shy. So I just stood there on the corner and took a picture. Because I really wanted to pet them, but I was like, social interaction with a person I don't know. How do you think I felt when I stopped with being a personal chef and became a chef? You're being relatable again. I'm being relatable, I think. Thank you, Jarvis. But also, that's also one of the reasons why I was being so harsh with myself with my progress as a creator. I know everybody has their own speed, but no pun intended. I used to think that I had to make this work as fast as I could before I lost my other thing. Now I understand that even if the worst were to happen, life doesn't stop. It keeps moving. It goes on. And that I'll find a way to make things work. Onto that comes my second point. Where, as a programmer, I never had any evidence I will make it this far, that I will make it into the industry. It's what I wanted, yes, but I had no idea I will get there. I had no evidence. Compared to being a creator for the almost 3 years I've been here, we had so many people genuinely acknowledge us. No pun intended, honey amongst many of them. Rexon, Starlight Seed, Peter, TP Hendrix. And these are people that I know very well that they don't say things just to say them. They are honest. And heartbreak, I want to punish you so hard. But before the heartbreak happens, I have had so much more evidence on my almost 3 years as a creator than I ever had as a programmer. So yeah, I know everybody has their own journey and that probabilities and this and that. But I found what I love. I found what I want to do for the rest of my life. I found where I belong. You guys, my friends, my community, everybody here, you guys constantly show me that even when I doubt, this is where we belong. This is the place. This is the thing we were looking for, you know? And I'm ready to genuinely embrace it. I don't care how long we have to go for. I don't care how long we have to wait for. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, I don't really care. We're gonna be there. I do overtime because I have this voice in my head saying if I don't do enough, they'll kick me out and I will have to become a personal chef again and this and that and so. Oh my, Jarvis, I feel that, buddy. I feel that. I feel that a lot. And then I realized, hey, I'm doing the job of 7 different people. And I also have all the credentials and information about this company. I have way too much power that I shouldn't really have. So I know, and they know that if they just drop me, which won't happen because they genuinely need me, they're screwed. But genuinely, Jarvis, I get you, buddy. I genuinely get you. I genuinely get you. It's very, very easy to fall into that mentality. And it's hard to break away from. It's very hard to break away from. Now that you mention it, yeah, I think we're on the same page. Exactly. I believe there's a saying like birds of the same feathers attract each other or something like that. You catch my drift. You catch me drifty. Man, I think I'm getting the second win. I was like, guys, we had a good time. We can stop here, and then nope, I got the second win. Also, now you guys realize how much I actually move and talk with my body. I talk so much with my body. It's unreal. It's unreal. I'm like constantly pacing back and forth. Now you guys really understand how much I do it. I'm like, what's up? Cute, stop. Is this cute? Yeah. I don't think so.
I am cute.
Yes. Come on! I can't wait! I can't wait! Oh. Okay. I'm honestly. I'm just waiting for the outbreak to end so I can get to my point. Da 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 dun. Dun da 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 dun dun da dun dun da dun. Oh, that's a good neck snap. That's a good neck movement. Bam, bam, bam. Also, it's kind of nice to be on VR again. It's been a very hot minute since I last did it. And today I really wanted to talk with my whole body. I didn't want to just sit down and do stuff. I wanted to be active. And then I realized how much I talk with my body and my hands and my legs, and I'm pacing back and forth and left and right. Do do do. Oh my god, VR Baru. VR chat Baruch. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that, Prism. We'll go with that. You know too much. I'm gonna have to shut you down. I can't exactly go to work because, well, but I will take a vacation when I can. Small secret, I basically never take vacation. Same! I used to never take vacation. I only started to take them because of TwitchCon. Because now I had an excuse. I had something I actually wanted to do, So yeah. I feel the Jarvis. By all means, go do, take your vacation. Life is so much more than just an activity. And I know how hard it can be to, like really, really changed my perspective regarding that. I used to never take vacations on the Twitch. How are you so relatable? I am genuinely flabbergasted. Okay. First we had Hyla's chat, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I just talked with Honey for 3 hours, and that was really awesome. And now you're so relatable. I swear to God, Honey, I love you. You're a blessing to this world. I was busy working. No worries. But yeah, like I used to basically do the same thing. I was like, well, I don't really have anything else to do, so I guess I'll just work. I won't take vacation. And now like I Twitch gonna try, and I loved it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is my vacation now. But yeah, coming back to my point before I forget, I realize now that I found what I love. And once again, I'm aware it's a ball calling. It's like, Baru, do you know how many people can become full-time creators? Do you know what the chances are? I'm well aware, and I'm not gonna let that stop me. Because I found where I belong, you know. Some people go their entire lives without finding the thing, their spark, the thing that really makes them go, woo! I found it. And I'm ready to enjoy the journey a lot more. Like, you know, I don't really care if I have to go to grind for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Because every time I'm here, the amount of joy, happiness, fulfillment, and excitement I get from just doing this is sometimes I can't tell if I'm dreaming or waking because it's incredible, you know? And that leads me into the second thing. It's the pure gratitude. The gratitude that I get to do it on the first place. Honestly, the gratitude that I freaking get to do this whole stream thing in the first place. And I have to thank all of you for that. You guys have genuinely changed my life. And shown me that this path that I always wanted to go through, yes, but I was too afraid to take in, is where I belong. It's where, you know, I'm meant to be. So I want to say thank you, everyone. Genuinely. You know, the year is just starting. Who knows what's in store for us? But I'm ready to face it with a smile. And now I know that no matter what, we're going to keep doing this for the rest of our lives. Not for fame, nor fortune, but simply because I want to reach a point where I can do more of this. Where I can say bye-bye to game development and focus my entire being, my 5 senses, my everything into this. Because I don't know if you guys realize it, but you guys genuinely give me so much more than what I feel I give to you guys. I feel like we have this depth of like gratitude and joy that I need to find a way to repay back, you know? I just want to say I slowly start to hate my job. The sheer amount of overtime and so on I have to deal with is insane. I have a bigger amount of overtime than people who have worked there for 8 years. Tell me you're stressing without telling me you're stressing. As much as I wish I could give you a solution right now, Jarvis, the one thing I can say, and I know sometimes it's hard to grasp, is that, hey, buddy, it gets better. Sometimes it feels like we're stuck in a situation where we can't take a choice, but you can always take a choice. You can always choose for something different. And I'm not saying go quit right now or whatever, you know, but I'm just saying you deserve to have the kind of life that you want to have and one that doesn't, you know, destroy your soul and spirit along the way. So it gets better, Jarvis. And I know you're a very smart person, a very smart cookie. So I'm well aware that you'll find how that path shows up for you. Once again, I must swap the song. This one's really good, though, from Mrs. Green Apple. I think it's one of my favorite Japanese bands. Cookie, which one? You guys have souls? Like that Disney movie, Soul! I really like that movie. That was one of the few, like, Pixar Disney-ish movies that I genuinely enjoyed. You guys have souls? Allegedly. Cookie, which one? A chocolate vanilla chip cookie, which is my favorite kind of cookie. Yes, I'm a simple person. I see vanilla, I see chocolate chip, I will devour that, and then I will have a very bad time on my toilet because I'm lactose intolerant, but I will be very happy either way. But yeah, Baru tries to focus on one thing but gets absolutely distracted once again. My favorite movie is Disney Pixar WALL-E. WALL-E is really good. WALL-E is really, really good. If we go by movies published by Disney, A Leap in Time, even though it had horrendous reviews in terms of the message it carried, holy moly, that really spoke to my heart. That really spoke to my heart. There's a quote from the movie where there's this person that doesn't really like themselves. They don't like the way they look. They don't think good of themselves, and this wise person walks up to them and says, "Do you know everything that the universe had to do to make you come to this world the way you are?" Again, paraphrasing here and there, but damn, it's like holy moly. When you think about it, all the things that had to happen for you to arrive to this life the way you are. It's like, damn, it's kind of astonishing, isn't it? It's kind of like a miracle. Out of all those possibilities and numbers, you came out the way you are? Exactly. Yeah. Well, yeah. Sorry, I keep saying but yeah because I'm like okay, I'm gonna talk about my point, and then my brain goes, no, we're gonna talk about this. I'm like, okay, brain, okay. But yeah, okay. Oh shoot, it's 3. Okay, yeah, I need to wrap up. Okay, okay. Once again, in this life, it's very, very easy to give up on the things that you want to achieve. It's very, very easy to let go, to give in, to say, oh man, I really want to do this, but there's no chance it's going to happen.
Yes, I like nutty milk.
I can explain. I don't remember saying that. Does it count if I don't remember saying that? Does it count if it was taken out of context? But completely in general, milk made out of nuts is really tasty. I prefer that so much more than oats milk and not oat, almond milk. Yeah, almond milk is like milk is from nuts. Not that kind of nut. The nuts that grow on trees and stuff, and the ones that squirrels eat. Yeah, those nuts. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent again. I swear to God, the pulls on the sayings are crazy today. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I didn't even knew that was added there. I didn't do that. That was my mod's problem. Excuse me, Jarvis? Jarvis, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. There's no need to say anything or bye-bye. Go to the doctor to take care of yourself. Go, dude. Go right now. Best of luck with all of that. Best of luck with all of that, buddy. Jesus Christ. Hey, buddy, take care. Take care. Boris say so. I'm say so because I say so. I can say things that are not considered say so, but as long as my heart remains pure, I will continue to be a housewife. I do know how to cook.
I like nutty milk.
Anyway, back to the point. I am pure. I'm say so because I say so. Anyway, what I'm trying to get with all of this is chase what you love. No matter what your dream is, big, small, medium, you want to be a teacher, you want to be a singer, a chef. It doesn't matter how many people are doing that. It doesn't matter what your chances are. It doesn't matter the likeliness or the probabilities or this or that. As long as that desire rests in your heart, you have that spark. And if you genuinely ask yourself, hey, do I see a life where I don't do this? And it can be part-time. It can be more than part-time. It can be full-time. Vertical mode isn't working. Oh no! Did I break vertical mode? Oh no! You can swap to horizontal though. You do have the option to swap to horizontal, but Don't tell me it's been broken this entire time. Oh, of course it's been. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry for the vertical people. I'm so sorry for the vertical people. But weren't you in a hurry? Yes, but I want to yap first. Listen, I might be in a hurry, but I'm trying to learn to eat 15:30. Oh my god, what's happening to time? Freak. Okay, you can go to horizontal if you don't like vertical. The chances of getting you there or whatever doesn't matter. If the desire is in your heart, if the spark is there, if you don't see a life or you don't do this, then go for it. How do you think everybody else started? They probably had nobody believing on them. They probably didn't believe themselves. But they trusted
am
the
cute.
process. Not that. They wanted to achieve that. They burned for it. And it took them a while, some faster, some later, but they all arrived where they wanted to arrive because they did not give up. They went for it. They didn't take a no for an answer. They didn't stop at the wait, no, there's too many people doing this. I don't have nothing to say. I don't have nothing to give. I'm always in horizontal. I don't get that. I'm vertical because I'm standing. T-pose. But genuinely, all of you have the potential to achieve the most extraordinary and beautiful things in life, even if you don't see it, even if you don't think it that way. It's there. It is there. I merely hope that you can see it one day the way I see it on you, my dear friend. And I guarantee you, those dreams, those aspirations, those goals you want to have, no matter how crazy they are, in fact, dream big. Stop dreaming so small. They are there. And you will get there if you're willing to face yourself and if you're willing to push forward, no matter how hard the storm might hit. If you're willing to have that, if you're willing to do that, then that's it. You're gonna get there. You did all you had to do. And I will be sitting at the finishing line, cheering you on and being like, "Yeah, I told you, you beautiful person, you made it. I knew you couldn't make it. Woo!" And then we're gonna clap, and then the credits roll, and then we clap again. But thank you all for today. Thank you for being part of this random stream. It was a pleasure. It was a joy. I wish you all an extraordinary rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some yapping and gaming. Following my dreams is so scary. Do it afraid. Do it scared. Do it afraid. Do it scared. Do it even if you're pissing your pants. But do it. Because that will lead you to true happiness. And that happiness is the key that will lead you to the actual success. To lasting, long life success. And hey, we're all scared by all the dragon. But it's just that the desire to do it is just a tiny bit higher than the fear. Well, hey, sometimes you gotta take a wild jump into the unknown to achieve the most beautiful things. If your happiness is on the other side of being scared, then I think feeling scared is worth it in general terms. If when you go past that, you find, wow, the thing you were looking for. But hey, that's just my humble Baru theory. Okay, I've been going for almost 2 hours. I was going to stop at the 1 hour mark, and then I just kept yapping and going, and I got the second win, and then but genuinely, everyone, thank you so much for today. Thank you for being part of the short stream. I really appreciate it. As usual, you guys can find me on my Discord server, which is here. These are my socials. If you guys want to check my Twitchers, my TikToks, my YouTubes, I do upload shorts, and I got a few scheduled for this week. Thanks for the stream, Baru. Oh, thank you, honey. You're super sweet, honey. Thank you, honey. Thank you, everybody who was here. Once again, if you guys have not checked out Honey, please check them out on Twitch. They also have a YouTube channel. They sing, they animate, they are awesome. Thank you for being inspiring, Baru. Oh, stop it. I'm just being me. But thank you. I really wanted to talk about this before I had the dental stuff done, because then I was going to be all high on medicine. Thank you all for listening. Honest to God. I love you all. Take plenty of care. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central European time. And before I go, remember, humans are persistent hunters. Hunt your dreams till you catch them. I love that. Guy B, hold on. Can I pin that? Can I pin that? Even if it's gonna be there for just a second, I'm gonna pin that. There we go. Dude, I love that guy B. I adore that. Everyone, I'm gonna be real. I don't really feel like writing into somebody, so we're just gonna end here. So take care. I love you. And remember, as Porter Robinson once said, yay!
I am cute.
No, not that. Don't kill yourself, you idiot. Take plenty of care, everybody. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is loud! That is loud! Oh, God! All right, okay, thank you, thank you. Have a great one, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Jesus Christ Almighty, that was loud. I felt that. I felt that on my. I hate cicadas. I don't like them. I don't like them. Oh no! God, that was horrible. That was. I love you all. Take care. See you guys next time. Sorry, Plant Boy, we're ending the stream. If you want to check out the stream next time, make sure to hit the follow button. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central European Time. We're going to yap, we're going to talk like today, and we're going to do some gaming. Have a beautiful day. I love you all. Take plenty of care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Not today, tomorrow. Where is this voice coming from? I mean, your walls. I have your IP address. Oh god, I forgot about that one.